going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Tristin. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day, night, whatever it is, wherever you may be. Today, coming at you guys with a brand new Black Ops 6 video, giving you guys my top 5 best class subs to use as of the launch week for Black Ops 6. I have classes for both ARs and SMGs that I think you guys are going to like, whether you're a casual player or a content creator. But before we get into it, guys, if you could please leave a like down below. As well, guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. That means a lot to me. And as well, guys, make sure to hit the little notification bell to stay up to date with every time that I upload content here on the channel. And with that being said, guys, let's get to it. The first class set that I have for you guys is for the XM4. This is a really good AR, probably I'd say top 5 weapon in the game overall, and it is a really good class setup for those of you who are starting out and wanting to be able to get a feel for the game. For the reflex, I'm using the Prismatech reflex. You're going to be seeing this across every weapon practically that I use that has a optic on it, because I just really like it. It's a low profile reflex sight, and it doesn't take up too much room on the screen, and then on top of that, when I am aiming in, it's just really nice overall. Moving on to the suppressor, guys, this is going to help reduce your muzzle and also hide your position on the minimap. So whether you're playing in core or playing in hardcore, it is perfect across the board for you. And overall, I think is just really dominant. For the barrel, guys, we're using the gain twist barrel. This is going to improve your performance at mid to long range and also increase your bullet velocity, meaning that you're going to have longer range gunfights and also improved bullet velocity and damage, which is really important. Moving to the foregrip, I'm using the vertical foregrip. I like this because it basically just helps with your horizontal recoil control. If you're skilled enough as a player from previous Black Ops and even Modern Warfare titles, you probably know how to handle either your horizontal or vertical recoil control naturally. For the magazine, we're using extended mag 1. I am eventually going to move this over to the flip mag, but I like extended mag 1 because it increases your rounds from 30 to 45, meaning you don't have to reload as much, and you're able to spend more time trying to kill as many enemies as possible. For the rear grip, we're using the commando grip. This is going to help with aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, meaning that you are going to have moderate handling improvements and you're going to be able to move around the map faster. And then additionally, guys, I'm using the light stock. This is going to help with hip fire movement, regular movement, and strafing movement speed. So in all directions, in all different formats, it is going to be an absolute dominant thing for you. I would eventually recommend using something like the infiltrator or the balance stock, but for those starting out, this is going to be the best one for you. Lastly, guys, I'm using the FF6 NATO FMJ. This is going to help with score streak damage and penetration damage, which is quintessential. Eventually, I'm going to swap it over to rapid fire because while I'm going to lose a lot, it is going to be more beneficial down the road while desync and the servers are still in effect. And then lastly, guys, for my tacticals and lethals, I'm using flashbang and Semtex along with an assault pack for my field upgrade. And then to show you guys the perks that I'm using, for perk 1, I'm using Gung Ho to improve sprint and tactical speeds. For perk 2, I'm using Assassin, and then for perk 3, I'm using Bankroll to have more points once I spawn in towards my score streaks. Moving on to the C9, guys, this is the first SMG class for this particular video. And I would say that this is a really good one to use in all close to mid-range and sometimes even long-range gunfights, as long as you have the right attachments. Starting off with the muzzle, we're using the suppressor. Obviously, no surprise. Eventually, I am going to use it for the muzzle brake or the compensator, but starting out, the suppressor is really good for this weapon. Then, guys, we're using the long barrel. This is different from the other weapons that will be on this list because the gain twist barrel is normally the first one that you unlock, but I find this one to be actually the best one. Additionally, guys, I'm using the lightweight foregrip, so this is going to reduce the strength of sway while aiming down sights, meaning that you are going to be able to control your accuracy and your handling while also getting your shots off. Then we're using the flip mags, which, as I recommend, it's going to help with improving your reload speed. Still giving you the base amount of ammo at 30 mags. Rear grip, we're using the quick draw grip. This is going to help with aim down sight speed. So drastically improving your aiming speed is really important for this game. It is the difference maker between going 50 and 4 and 29 and 41. And then lastly, guys, for the fire mod, we're using the 9x19 Parabellum overpressure. This is going to help with bullet velocity, damage range, and firepower across the board. Moving on to the next class, we're taking a look at the AK-74U. Probably my second favorite gun in this game besides the Ames 85, because this AK-74 is just absolutely overpowered. Even before putting attachments on it, you feel like you're playing with the old Black Ops 1 and Black Ops weapons. Obviously, guys, you will see that there are some noticeable similarities between this and my XM4 class, obviously being the Prisma Tech, the suppressor, and the Gain Twist barrel being a different one. But for me, I personally like this because increased bullet velocity, improving your performance and mid to long range, and overall just really works well for this weapon. Mag 1 instead of using the fast mag 1. Personally, it is up to you however which you want to use. You're only giving up about 10 rounds. If you're someone that prioritizes reload and being able to just swap in and out of mags, fast mag is going to be good for you. If you're somebody that wants that extra ammo in gunfights and critical moments, it's going to be for you. Additionally, guys, for the rear grip, we're doing something a little bit different using the assault grip. This is lightweight, helps drastically improve your sprint to fire speed, which is really important for accuracy and mobility. And then lastly, guys, the creme de la creme for this weapon is the rapid fire mod. If you know anything about the rapid fire attachments from old Black Ops games, they were overpowered, and this is more overpowered than back then in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Moving on to my favorite weapon by far is the Ames 85. I cannot tell you how much I love this weapon. It is absolutely overpowered. Now, to show you guys, we pretty much have stacked the deck for this weapon. There's not a single red marker anywhere for this weapon. And we're using a lot of my favorite detachments from previous weapons on this top 5 class setups. So obviously the Prisma Tech Reflex, the suppressor, the Gain Twist barrel. The Marksman foregrip is a little bit different in that this is going to help allow your aim to be more steady and temporarily reduce recoil by focusing more, which is all the difference between having a game where you go 50 and 4 and 21 and 49. So keep that in mind. I cannot tell you how many times where I have, with this class, hit multiple 50 kill games because it's just that overpowered. Additionally, I like using the commando grip versus the quick draw or the assault grip because of that increase in aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. And then lastly, guys, as well, that 5.56 NATO over pressured is really important, as well as complementing it with a light stock, which is going to help with all the movement speeds as I previously have mentioned. A sleeper class that I have for you guys is the GPR 91. I really love this weapon because it is just nasty, man. If you've not seen how nasty this weapon is either on YouTube or on live streams or just playing it in general, you know how nasty this weapon is. And that is what we've actually done. We've actually got everything on here besides a magazine, stock, and a laser. I probably would put a stock on here eventually, but the stock that I want to put on here is either going to be that light stock, which is just drastically going to improve that mobility, as you guys can see, or something like the combo stock, which is going to help with accuracy and mobility. Maybe a balanced stock as well in there if you really want to have something nice. But that is what I would say is really the benefit to this class. So everyone, those are my top 5 best class setups for you all in Black Ops 6. Let me know what your favorite class setup is as of right now of the weekend launch and everything. But with that being said, guys, my name is Tristin. Leave a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. And I will see all of you guys in the next one.